Hello everyone, here I am. So what we have learned actually, we can use GIS not in a particular field. We can play with GIS in multidisciplinary world, is not it? Now let's see what is GIS actually. I already have said GIS is not a tool. GIS is a subject. We are using GIS software based on our requirement in our sectors. Now let's see what is GIS actually, what is desktop GIS and what is web GIS. Many of my learner is getting confused about desktop GIS and web GIS. And in my previous lecture, I already have said as GIS is being used in multidisciplinary world, then let me give you an example. In my Shahriar GIS school, I have more than 16,000 learners from 180 countries who are learning GIS, and between those 16,000 learners, they are from many sectors. I have architects who is learning GIS, I have civil engineer who is learning GIS, I have geographer, urban planner who is learning GIS from my Shahriar GIS school. It's an online training platform. You can learn GIS from anywhere at any time, just only by using your computer or mobile. And even I have a psychologist learner who is learning GIS. Can you believe this? A psychologist is using GIS in her research based analysis. So why she was learning GIS? Because she was doing criminal based psychology. In a chapter she was doing location based analysis, what type of crime is occurring in what type of area. For this purpose she was learning GIS from my online training platform. So GIS can be used in any sector, not many sector. GIS can be used in any sector, even banking sector also. Few years ago in India, I have given training in a bank for their GIS based project. So let's come to the topic. After completing this lecture, we will learn the simple definition of GIS, types of GIS, what is desktop GIS software, ArcGIS, ArcGIS Pro, QGIS, and what is SuperMap iDesktop 10i. Simple definition of GIS. If you search in Google, you will get many more definition, a paragraph. What is GIS? It means data manipulation, organization, people, hardware, software, and many more. But if I shortly say, you can identify the definition of GIS inside of its name. Its name is GIS, which means Geographic Information System. So the easy definition of GIS is, from myself, a system that provides geographic information. Any kind of system which provides geographic information is known as GIS. If you Google what is GIS, they will say it means data manipulation, it's a system. Combination of hardware, software, it is also a system. So if we make it short, then it will be a system that provides geographic information. It's easy and simple definition of GIS. Don't make it more difficult. It's very enjoyable and easy field. You can use it in your sector. GIS is enjoyable and interesting subject. Now let's see some example of GIS. As I said, a system that provides geographic information is known as GIS. As example, geographic software. Obviously, geographic software provides geographic information, not only information. We can do geographic analysis by using geographic software. So this is known as GIS. Say ArcGIS, QGIS, SuperMap, Google Map. Who does not know about Google Map? In where we will get location-based information of any area around the world. So it is providing location based information, geographic information. So this is GIS. If I say deeply, it is web GIS. Uber, we already have discussed about it. This is obviously also GIS. So in where we will get geographic information of driver and our pickup location in a map. So this is a type of GIS and many more. Now let's see types of GIS. Based on web and publicly shared option, there are two types of GIS. One is desktop GIS, which is non-shareable. Another one is web GIS, which is shareable. Say you have done your GIS based project, your GIS based analysis in your GIS software, which is considered as desktop GIS. You can't share your GIS project with other people as a live update without WebGIS. If you want to share your GIS output, your GIS project output with other people by using desktop GIS, all you can do is just using your pen drive or using your online drive. But you can't share your GIS analysis output as a live publicly or group of people in internet. For this purpose, you need to go to WebGIS, by which you can easily share your desktop GIS output to other people, say publicly or group of people, by using this WebGIS platform. But before start WebGIS, obviously we need to do desktop GIS work. We need to create the map, then we can share this in WebGIS by creating WebGIS based project. WebGIS is a web based GIS software. Don't be afraid, we can create WebGIS project without knowing any programming also. I have a course on that, WebGIS GeoServer. So don't be afraid, WebGIS is also an interesting platform in where you can share your desktop GIS output to any pupil around the world. So this is the types of GIS. One is desktop GIS and another one is WebGIS. What is desktop GIS? Desktop GIS is a mapping software that is installed onto and runs on a personal computer and allows user to display, query, update and analyze data about geographic locations and the information linked to those locations. Desktop GIS software. We have many types of desktop GIS software: ArcGIS, QGIS, SuperMap iDesktop 10i, and many more. Now let's see one by one. ArcGIS Desktop includes the following Windows desktop application: ArcCatalog, ArcMap, ArcGlobe, ArcScene. You can do 2D map related work in ArcMap. For your 3D map related work, you need to go with ArcGlobe and ArcScene. ArcGIS Pro, which is the pro version of ArcGIS, in where desktop GIS application from history. With ArcGIS Pro, you can explore, visualize, and analyze data, create 2D maps and 3D scenes, and share your work to your ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise portal easily. Now, QGIS. QGIS is basically previously known as Quantum GIS, is a free and open source cross-platform desktop geographic information system application that supports viewing, editing, and analysis geospatial data. Now here is our SuperMap iDesktop 10i. SuperMap focuses on providing innovative GIS platform software and solution for various industries such as smart city, land management, real estate, urban planning, pipeline management, public service, etc. For desktop GIS, SuperMap provides a SuperMap iDesktop 10i software. You can get the detail of the SuperMap iDesktop 10i software in my website Shahriar GIS School, and if you want to learn SuperMap iDesktop 10i easily, you can enroll in my course if you want, which is SuperMap iDesktop 10i for Smart GIS work. The course title is like that because this is really a smart interface of GIS in where I like it personally, in where we can do easily any kind of GIS work very easily, even 3D related model building. It makes more easy in SuperMap iDesktop 10i. You can learn this if you want. So this is desktop GIS. Now maybe you have a question, then what is WebGIS? How to learn WebGIS, right? Let me tell you about this. What is WebGIS?